So just about to head off to wheelchair services, and this wheelchair might not be coming back with me. We will find out. The one thing about my wheelchair services that makes me laugh is there is a huge, and I do mean huge, ramp to get up. They do have like a button you can press, like if you need assistance. But I just feel like as well, if you're a new wheelchair user and then you face that as like your first like big obstacle, well, I guess it's a rude awakening to the inaccessible world. But for wheelchair services, you know people are coming there in wheelchairs. You would have thought they'd try and make it a bit more accessible. But yeah, I'll try to get footage of that and we'll take you along today, and we'll see if we come back with a new manual wheelchair. We're here, and I forget this every time and it annoys me every time. The parking, there aren't any hatchings around either sides or the back. And again, like at the moment, I have my wheelchair in the back and I get round and take it out that way. But before I had this car, I was laterally transferring out. And again, like for people that need to laterally transfer out, or people that need assistance transferring out, like there are so many situations. And again, for a wheelchair services where like statistically the people coming here are in wheelchairs, yeah, like it doesn't make sense. And it is a very weird like old building, to be fair, but yeah, doesn't make an awful lot of sense. Right, here goes trying to shade the ramp. Probably won't even look that steep. You can tell how steep it is though by how slowly I am getting up it. So back in the car, unfortunately not walking away today with a new wheelchair or wheeling away. My current chair is still in the back. Just was too wide. Unfortunately, so this was going to be a second-hand, what they call a recon chair. And unfortunately the one that they ordered was actually not salvageable. But on their like spreadsheet that they have with the chairs, it doesn't really say an awful lot. So then they tried to find kind of the next best suitable wheelchair available, but I just looking at it, I could tell it was so much bigger. The width was a lot wider than my current chair, and my current chair is still a bit too wide. The backrest, it was catching on my arms when I was trying to self-propel, so he's like, you're welcome to try it until like we might have to order a new one. But I said I'd rather kind of, at least with my chair, I'm used to it, and it was the width that was the real issue. But what is exciting is they have ordered a chair and we've gone through all the measurements and all the adjustments they can do on the NHS, and they're going to try get it the right width, the right seat depth, which was the main issue. We're going to adjust the back actually because I'm not anywhere near the back, and he said that's going to be putting an awful lot of pressure and probably just contributing to the amount of pain I'm in at the moment. So that's amazing. I'm really surprised because I understood it was only in the 5 years, but I think because they agreed that unfortunately I was never measured correctly with the seat depth, and unfortunately the issues it's causing, yeah, they've ordered a new one, so beyond grateful. I know not everybody's experience with wheelchair services is like this, especially I mean, I used to be a more ambulatory user, to be honest. These days pretty much full-time wheelchair user. Beyond grateful that I'm able to access the mobility aids that I need, because I know that's not a given at all. So I guess the exciting new wheelchair day will come at a later date, but at least it will be fit for purpose and will suit my needs.